just bringing up some other ones. This is not the same 3 that I showed you in the last video. And if you paid attention to the comments in my last video, that's exactly why I moved away from that whole cult. Some of it almost seems fake and orchestrated. Like, did you not watch the video? Did you just show up to throw a comment on there like some bot or what? I don't know. But here's EVGO, ChargePoint, and Tesla. See how they moved in the last few days last week? Do you see how everything is practically the same and moving exactly the same? That is the whole market. We'll go ahead, we'll put AMD back up, GME back up, and AMC back up. And check it out. Oh, I fucking hate this damn thing. There we go. All of it. Very, very similar to everything else. The whole market moved like this last week. There's very few things that had a different trajectory because they had been completely obliterated in November. They had just been shoved down continuously the entire month. Never made any sort of upswings. So their first day of the week was more of an upswing. And some of them had upswings through the second part of our Tuesday as well. But you can still see within the day, you can still see this same pattern if you were to stretch it out and fold it, mold it, whatever. That was coming along with the buying pressure of people buying into something that was that low. Those are the only things that were different. But yeah, that was 3 completely different stocks that I just brought up for you. And I'll throw Tesla back in the mix here real quick. Just a random one to line it up with there. And you see how fucking insane that is? You see how insane that shit is? It was everything. It's the whole market. It's not AMC specific. It has nothing to do with AMC. It has been the whole market for a long time. Long time. And remember, again, I said it before to you guys. I was the one trying to explain to you all that there was a distinct correlation between the crypto market and the stock market. And typically when you see crypto start tanking, and last time it happened in April. It started happening the last week of April, carried through May, and then in June is when a lot of shit started blowing up. It was like a little more than a month. And this is what you would expect to see. This is what I'm talking about with, you know, the end of December and the beginning of January. You start seeing things going up. You need to be positioned for that type of shit. You just need to be ready for it. You just need to make sure you're in the right shit that's gonna go up. But this is basically how that shit works. This is exactly what I was saying to all of you earlier, and motherfuckers want to try to say stupid shit to me like they know something about something, and all they've ever looked at is AMC in their entire life. But I was very explicit about this. This is what we saw in April. This is, again, what we saw back in the end of July, heading into August. It comes in waves. It just does. It comes in waves. It's all on a cycle. I told you guys the last 2 quarters of 2020, but really in the last quarter of 2020, a lot of big money started buying up cryptocurrency. A lot. So basically from the time that What's Their Nuts listed it, like Robinhood listed Dogecoin and shit, people really started kind of buying into crypto, and it's just been an ever increasing popular investment. But we'll see what happens. Like this, I brought this up before, and motherfuckers thought I was talking some nonsense. I have no idea why, but now every YouTuber, especially AMC YouTuber, is talking about the crypto crash and how it's related to AMC. It's not just related to AMC. It's the entire market. It's the whole market. You guys, I don't know how much more proof I've got to fucking lay out in front of you all. I'm trying to show you all of the other shit around the market that looks exactly the same as AMC. Exactly the same. The same shit's happening to everything, everywhere. And it was expected. Anyone that's looked beyond that fucking stock at all this year knew this was going to happen. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be a game of are you in the right thing, pretty much. I mean, the whole market will eventually recover from what they're doing. It always does. But it's going to be a game of are you in the right shit at the right time. Because once this starts, I mean, anything, it could start next week. You start seeing certain stocks, and it's usually not all at the same time. It's certain stocks start blowing up that week, then the following week there'll be certain stocks that start blowing up. But I still think a lot of this has to do with them. You're going to see next week a whole lot of up, like a lot of shit going up and then dropping right back down to where it was. And you may start seeing, Bitcoin, whatever, drop one day or 2 days, and then it go up the next 2 days while the rest of the market goes down after it went up when this was going down. I'm interested to see what happens this month and the correlation with Bitcoin and shit at the end of the year. I haven't got to really watch this new phenomena yet because it's new. It's all new with the correlation of Bitcoin and other cryptos to the actual stock market. That was just pinned this year, just started happening this year. So this is just some shit that I'm documenting and I'm watching and see what it does. But that's what I would tell you based on what I have seen is you should expect that. You should definitely expect this shit to drop and then the market pop and then the market drop and this pop. And that's what I think we're going to see. It may be a week thing. It may be all next week. This keeps dropping and the stock market starts popping, and then the following week this pops back up while the market drops back down. I just think it's going to be a much smaller time scale than it was in April and shit, where it took 5-6 weeks for the crash to really stop in crypto, and then the market fucking just explodes. A little over a month later. I think it being the end of the year, this is just going to be a lot of profit taking from crypto. That was a pretty big drop to fucking, clear out positions, basically, and get ready to buy their new ones, what they want for 2022. So, anyway, I don't want to get too much into that because I tried to explain this before and tried to show you all this before, and motherfuckers get all mad and shit. And I'm not here for it, honestly. I don't give a fuck what your emotional opinions are on your own investments. I really don't care. Just trying to help you see shit in a better way, in a brand new light. Motherfuckers want to get mad. My Doge is going fucking for the goddamn Pluto, bitch. Don't talk about my Doge and my fucking Bitcoin, my Ethereum and shit. Yeah, alright, whatever, dude. Do your own thing and stay away from my channel. I ain't got time for that noise. But yeah, again, just want to lay it out for you all again and show you different stocks in comparison to other stocks. So you're not just like, oh, well, it's AMC and GME. We know they moved together, and then AMD just kind of happened to get lucky. So I figured, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw 3 completely different stocks up there to show you guys that it's the whole fucking market. Stop arguing with me. I watch the whole market. Your boys don't. They watch one stock, if they even watch it. And that's it. So, make your own decisions. Invest wisely. And good luck in Q4, guys. Good luck in December. I mean it. I told you, it will make or fucking break you if you are not careful. It is not the quarter to be fucking around and holding shit. It's just not. But what do I know, So, enjoy your guys' weekend, or the rest of it at least. We'll see what the fuck happens tomorrow. Wow.